out series here. I just want to take the time to thank all my subscribers for supporting and sending me all the love. I got 2 subscribers that sent me unbelievable coins. Wait till you see them. You're not going to believe it. Unbelievable. Let's check them out right now. I'll read your letter first to them. So, Dear Steve, my name is Andre, and I live in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Can you believe it? England, Netherlands. Unbelievable. I just can't believe it. I have been metal detecting for the last 43 years. I did manage to find some really good items, including 3 gold coins. That's pretty good. The oldest being 300 BC. A gold coin from 300 BC. I don't think we're going to find that over here. I also have my own YouTube channel called www.diggers.world. I'll put it up there. And I did check it out. He's got his first video up when you first log in. Shows 5 coins he found. I think 3 of them were gold. Unbelievable, man. I want to tell you that I really love your videos, especially the ones on the beach. And I noticed he's been doing some beach hunting too. As a token of my appreciation, I would like to send you this Roman coin right here that I found here in the Netherlands. It's a 2nd century bronze coin. 1800 years old right there. I'll put a picture up there. Unbelievable, man. I can't believe it. Andre, I really appreciate it. That is one. I'll never find that coin, that's for sure. That is one coin that I don't think anybody over here has ever found, that's for sure. Nobody's going to find that coin here. That is awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Cool coin there. Also, from Marcel in Vermont, sent me this. Dear Gig, you have been a great person to many folks. Your videos always are fantastic. Learned a lot from you. This coin is a Canadian 5 cent. Some people call it a fish scale. Let me get it out here so you can see it. Because of the size of them. Happy hunting, Marcel. Marcel, I really appreciate it, man. I tell you, I can't believe the stuff y'all are sending me. I'll put a picture up there. But as you can see, it's like a little small silver coin, 1904. And it's like a little fish scale. I see why they would call it that right there. Really cool coin. I love silver. You know I love silver. Man, that is beautiful. And it's really good condition, man. I love it when you see it, because a lot of the coins we find are white slick sometime and all. This is really pretty, man. Thank you very much, Marcel. I really appreciate that. That is awesome, guys. All right, well, let's move on to figure it out. You ready? Let's do it. Well, first day, nobody got it. Well, in the beginning, anyway. And so I did throw a second clue out there. So it was hard, and I haven't told you what it is yet, have I? I'm gonna break it up right here into the camera and see if y'all figure it out. Can you see it? Let me bring it back here where you can see it. The answer: carbon fiber. The answer guy said maybe even your carbon fiber shaft, and that's exactly what this is like. Right here. Carbon fiber. Does anybody know what carbon fiber is? Well, we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But let me tell you a couple of the answers. I love looking at some of the answers. Me and my wife laugh at some of the answers. They're really funny, and they're really good, too. I'll tell you, they're close. Rock Connor 62, human hair. And when you look at it, how it's crossing it, it could be human hair. And Betty says, Mrs. Gigmaster's hair. They're going to get real detailed on it. And Still Air 1, synthetic fiber, which is getting super, well, basic, kind of right out online right there with it. But Digging Buddy got the answer correct. Carbon fiber. That's my guess. Then he came back behind that and said, maybe even your carbon fiber detector shaft. Digging Buddy, you're the winner. Send me your address, and I will send you a sticker and a Gigmaster face mask. So let's talk about carbon fiber. What is it? I mean, it's hard, it's really strong, real light. Look how light it is. Y'all probably seen it used on several different things. We'll talk about that in a minute. Some of the things they use it for. It's gotten real popular lately because of the strength of it. I was reading all about it, because I never look at this stuff until I do this segment. It's really cool to kind of, read about some of this type things that we see. Rolls-Royce actually came up with, I forget when it was, in the mid-1900s, for a jet engine, using these for the blades in a turbo, in the jet engines. But they found out a problem with them. They are brittle. And when they had bird strike, it was cracking them, and you don't want that. An inch of steel might bend it, but it'll keep running, But these things will just fracture everything, and I have broke one of these before. So they are brittle, but they're really strong. The tensile strength on them, you can't bend it. The tensile strength, but you get enough strength in it, it would pop. But they work perfect for our detector shafts. I was going to make one myself, but I ended up getting mine from Detect Ed, and I do have a link for his down in my Amazon link in my video description for Detect Ed makes the shafts for the Equinox, and they work great. I love them, and I've been using them now for a right good while, and I put them through the test. Trust me, I put everything through the test, and they've held up. So excellent, good job there, Detect Ed. I like them things. But anyway, let's talk about carbon fiber. It gets kind of technical. I'm not going to get all technical in the video, but I'm going to read what Wikipedia has in it. Carbon fiber are fibers about 5 to 10 micrometers in diameter. 5 to 10 microns. That's a lot smaller than human hair. So the fibers that are in this are super, super small, but they're woven together. And mostly composed of carbon atoms. Carbon fibers have several advantages, including high stiffness, which we just talked about, high tensile strength, low weight, as you know, while shafts nice and light, high chemical resistance. You can spill anything on them and it won't mess them up. High temperature tolerance and low thermal expansion. Their properties have made carbon fiber very popular in aerospace, civil engineering, military, motorsports, along with other competition sports. However, they are relatively expensive when compared to similar fibers such as glass fibers like fiberglass and plastic fibers. So anyway, I think this is definitely the way to go on that. But I just did a couple of things here. The RC airplanes. Here's one where they made a tail rotor out of it. Here's this is a glove that they actually have carbon fiber inserts in the glove, so that if the guy hits the ground, it protects his knuckles and his ligaments in his hand. This is one I didn't know about. This is carbon fiber heated jacket. And supposedly that has some chemicals that, it actually has a conductive to it, and you can make like a heater out of it. And I read one thing in there that said it actually can mix it with asphalt and actually somehow pass current through it and heat the road where it melts the ice. I had never seen that before, but anyway. And here's one with a carbon fiber sunglass here and carbon fiber bicycle frame tube right here. And that tube looks just like our handle actually right there. They make bicycle frames, I guess just out of this right here. Pretty cool. Anyway, we learned a little bit someday. At least I did anyway. I tell you, all these kind of things I come up with, and then so next time you hold it, you say, okay, I know a little bit about that anyway. So pretty cool. I hope y'all enjoyed learning a little bit about the things that we bring up and use in our series here. Figure it out. So anyway, before we get into this week's Figure It Out, let's talk about the game a little bit. Check this out. All right, everybody, I created this episode of Figure It Out just for fun. Take your mind off the world and all your troubles and try to figure it out. And what is Figure It Out? Well, this is a little thing what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide you with a picture. Now, the picture could be taken with one of my digital microscopes, but I got two of them. One goes from up to 300 times, 0 to 300. That one goes from 500 times to 1,000 times. So, depending on which one I use, now I probably won't tell you which one I use unless I give it to you in a clue. But we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, things look totally different when you magnify it down. It's crazy how much difference it makes when you look at, oh yeah, that's a so-and-so, but when you magnify down and only see a little piece of it, you don't always know what it is. And I'm still evolving too. Sometimes I may do where in the world is the Gigmaster, and I'll have a picture showing an area. That might be one too. Figure it out. So anyway, it's evolving, just having fun, getting y'all to kind of figure it out. And y'all have been really good. Some of the previous ones I've done, man, 2 hours somebody's got. But I did do one that took a little bit longer sometimes, so it's a lot of fun doing that. And the prizes will change. Sometime if you get the right answer, you'll get a Gigmaster, like maybe a face mask, or maybe a relic. I don't know. We're kind of evolving on that too, and a sticker too. I got some Gigmaster stickers here. Could get a Gigmaster sticker too. But and sometime what I'll do is just do a random selection winner. That way everybody has a chance instead of trying to rack your brain. You just kind of just have fun. So I will do some random selections, and sometimes I do both. So yeah, we're just still evolving, having fun. See what we can come up with. All right, let's see. Couple more things real quick. One guess. I look for one guess unless I add another clue. After 24 hours, if nobody's got the correct answer, I will put another clue down. You don't have to risk your first clue and your first answer. You just put the second one down. No problem. Somebody had asked that question one time. But anyway, I think that's going to do it. One answer. Got to be in the U.S. so I can mail your prize out. Got to be a U.S. Because it's way crazy trying to mail overseas. Anyway, I think that's going. One answer per person. And those of you that go on adventures with me that might know the answer, you cannot play because I might be saying, hey, I'm going to use this in one of my episodes. You all remember it. You all get it. So I can't do that. And I want your answer to match my answer pretty much the same. It could be reversed words or something, but it's got to be almost identical to what I'm looking for because sometimes multiple answers can be right, but you got to get the Gigmaster's answer. All right, well, I appreciate everybody playing along with me, and I hope you have fun doing it. You've been really good so far. All right, let's move on to the episode right here. All right, is everybody ready for this week's Figure It Out? All right, you know the drill. I'm going to put a picture right up here, and I will have, I think, 5 more pictures at the end of the video, and those pictures are your clue. The pictures, I've kind of given you some good clues with the picture. Hope I didn't give it away too fast. I don't think I did, but some of y'all figured out pretty quick. But anyway, the picture will be at the end. Y'all know the drill. If I see it's way off, I might put a clue. Usually I wait till the next morning. Sometimes if I'm thinking everybody's way off, I didn't give enough, I'll give one early. But most time it'll be the next morning, some point in time there. I'll give an additional clue to kind of help you zero in a little bit. So, appreciate everybody playing the game with me. And don't forget, click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. Don't forget to do that. And I'll go ahead and put it in the pictures at the end here. Check it out right here.